Alabama took care of business against Kentucky. Of course, leading up to a week where they play Chattanooga and then play Auburn and then obviously get into the SEC championship game the next week. So kind of a week where they can regather, work on some things, and then get into a stretch against two pretty good teams. Obviously, number one team in the country in the SEC championship with a chance to go to the playoffs. So we're going to dive in, look at their offense. Appreciate you guys watching. We're on the first run right here. It's another design quarterback run that we saw last week against LSU. They motioned out right here, so they have the leverage to block down. This tackle ends up basing out, but he should work straight up. Just make it look like inside zone here, base there, and block down on the read, and then wrap for the front side, so it's an automatic quarterback pull here. Everybody's zoning here up front. This tackle should go there, but instead he turns back. Down block there by the guy in motion. Here's 45, fullback coming all the way across to help lead. Just a downhill fake, quarterback pulls. Getting the most dynamic dude on the field out in space. You got three guys trying to converge. Outside linebacker is strong safety trying to make a play. Makes him miss. And now you stop it right there. You've obviously got this defense circled. You made the only guy that could make the play miss before you get to the first down. Easy first down. Shoves the guy's face into the ground right there as well. So not taking a shot. Design quarterback run there. Getting an easy first down. Getting the most dynamic guy on the field out in space. Good look here going split zone. Away from tight end. So going right here, you're getting a double there to there, and they end up blocking him with the receiver here, so they double team that, and that guy really gets lost, so double there up. Tackle tight end, they're going to trade that to that spot right here. The splits come in right, they're going to kick his outside linebacker and move back into the pistol right here so they can get downhill. Quarterback gets off midline. It's not a read, so his eyes go to the back. He doesn't get his eyes up reading backside D-gap or anything. Right there, pressing those double teams. Good patience here. If you stopped it right here, you'd think this might not be a big play right here, but the patience and then playing with momentum once he sees it. Getting a burst, running through some arm tackles. Just that momentum. Once he gets through the line right here, just continue to play low, play with momentum. Falls through an arm tackle, gets an extra 4. You see where the contact is. Boom, he hits him right there on the 6. Rolls through that, gets an extra 4, almost 5 yards right there. To about 1.5 yard line. So that's a great job. If you every time you run the football, you run through an arm tackle and get an extra 5. That's huge. I mean, if you run it 30 times a game and every time you got an extra 5 on contact, that's 150 yards. Obviously, that's not something that happens every time, but when you play with momentum and you're playing with low shoulder pads, a lot of times that's what will happen. Great run right there. Pretty good blocking up front. Just got a body on him, and that running back made everything happen by falling forward, playing hard with good base. Very nice play right here. You're getting a G lead with the back leading here. So running back just goes right here. He's leading to help swab up the hole, but while they're doing on this G lead, you're down blocking, going right there, pulling front side guard to kick. Everybody else is basically zoning right here, and they get it run through this backside linebacker. You've seen this guard, he doesn't quite get his eyes up, he's chasing too hard right there, not able to get a piece of him. But right there, as you're looking at the kick, outside linebacker steps up. There's 52 pulling, gets his hat to the inside, gets a kick, and there's 2 that running back that came across. He's just leading up into the hole, cleaning up whatever shows up. He takes that corner that folds in late. Good design right there, getting extra bodies over there to the front side with that back leading. They do have a guy spin off, get a piece of the quarterback right there. And obviously that run through from the back side. Had to beat that with a little bit of speed because that guard didn't quite get there. But able to make a play, getting big bodies there to the front side with that G lead. Here's a play right here at 21 personnel getting a play action. So they're downhill. He's crossing, not sure what they're running over here, probably some sort of a smash. And the quarterback's going to roll right there. Anytime you get the Jalen Miller out of the pocket, rolling is a good thing. So right there, basing that defensive end, making it like outside mid-zone that direction. Here's your crosser. There's some guys running vertical outside. He gets out of the pocket, eyes up. Fullback gets beat right here, but obviously the ball is still in space. And you got Jalen Milroe. So not always beat right there whenever something bad happens. And that's what's great about having a quarterback like Jalen Milroe. Right there went from a play where the defense had played it pretty well. Right here doesn't really see anybody open, which obviously you could hit right here on this drag. But you got 2 guys on the quarterback. He makes both of them miss. Gets vertical on a 2nd and 6 and makes an explosive play when the defense had everything somewhat covered up and had a body for everybody. The coach and as a team, that's probably the most frustrating thing you can do. Have everything covered up and still not able to make the play just because the guy on the other side is better than you. This is a pretty interesting look here from Alabama. They're actually in an unbalanced set. You've got 2 guys on the line of scrimmage here. This inside receiver can't really go down the field when the ball snaps. So right there, they're faking screen here outside, trying to take 2. When they take 2, now it's just basically running 4 verticals. They release their back over here to this side. They end up taking the outside linebacker and the corner here on this one. And once this corner widens out, you have this tight end right down the middle of the field. He's right on that hash. If that safety would have rolled to the middle of the field, you've got that seam now. So right here, you're watching Milroe's eyes. Catches it, his eyes go right here. As long as this corner and all those guys played to the back, there's nobody over the top of this tight end right here working down the middle of the field. Gets that ball out. Great throw right there, good pace to it. Got to get it over that linebacker, but you got to beat this corner, beat this other safety that could be rolling over. Great call, getting into that 4-receiver set. Here's a good view of it again. Nobody over here once that running back gets out, or it might be a wide receiver, whoever. Here's another play here from Alabama. You're going post corner. You're faking the split zone. He's going to come across to help protect, and he's getting out to the flats. And you've got a deep post over the top right here. As you're looking at it, a little bit of play action. Pretty solid protection here. Not getting just straight high hat. They're faking the run there a little bit. Back's getting out. And if you're looking at this post corner, boom, he's going to stick. Show his ear to that defender. Get his eyes towards the quarterback. Then he puts his foot in the ground, goes corner. That's our very first look right there. Drills it to him. Maybe a little bit late on this. It's right there for an explosive play. And if you're rolling it back, you can see here's that post coming over the top of it. He sticks it. He's trying to get over the top of it. And then here's your back leaking out late for if this backer dropped underneath or anything like that. So great job taking your first read. Easy throw and catch right there against one-on-one. This play right here against Tampa, so you got a 3-high look here, basically Tampa 2. You got a smash here from the back and the single receiver. This inside receiver ends up running over the top here, runs a dig. This outside receiver just runs an in there as well. So as you're looking at quarterback catches it, eyes go directly right here. Corner comes down and plays. It's Tampa 2. He's over the top taking that safety with him. With this guy running vertical, he's actually checking number 2 here. Once he goes dig, he stays flat-footed. There's that post over the top. Safety to the boundary. Tons of space right there. Only guy left is that deep safety from the far hash. They're able to lay that thing out there. Big touchdown on that one. The other thing to look at here that was really good was just Milroe and how he moved around a little bit in the pocket. So right there, eyes here. Just a 3-man rush, but they're getting washed by, so that's cool. He steps up in the pocket. Now it's just 7-on-7. Nobody left in front of him. Great job being patient, not just taking off. Gives his guy a good ball. Big touchdown right there. Great design to beat that Tampa 2. Another play here that's predicated off of having a good run game. Faking the toss here. They're actually pulling the backside guard right here. So faking like it's a power toss, something along those lines. He's blocking right here. As you're looking at a tight end, he stutters a little bit, and then he goes vertical. Same thing. These guys are just going vertical on the outside, taking those safeties. So he's stuttering. Really nobody stuttered on. Then he goes vertical. Hard play fake right there with that toss. This linebacker with his back turned, trying to find the receiver. No chance for him to make a play, so he sticks it on him. Good throw and catch again, creating explosive plays. And because they have a good run game, those linebackers have to step up. This play right here is similar to the last one that we saw that was a deep cross. We got a vertical read out here, one-on-one. This looks like a deeper linebacker or safety that walked down into the box. Here's your safety here. And as we're looking at, quarterback catches it, his eyes go right there. And you're getting this bit of a curl right here on this mic, and then he's working to that far hash over the top of that. So when number 3 curls in, this safety basically takes him. And basically the same concept as the last one. Now you got a guy dragging across into this seam to the far hash. Drill that thing to him. Huge window right there. If you stop it right here, that is a huge window with nobody on the second level. Drills it to him right there. Good throw and catch. And you see how quickly that ball gets there. This is an absolute rope. Drills it. Doesn't get much higher than about 12, 15 feet. Puts it right on his chest. Big explosive play. Great job exploiting that coverage with this safety jumping whatever the in cut is, just like they had on the last play. Some sort of an in cut, low-hanging fruit. So they drill it directly over the top of them with a deep crosser right there. Big play. Good design again on those safeties that they know we're going to jump, those intermediate routes. Late in the game right here, 42-14 in the fourth quarter. You got your backup quarterback in right here. And this is the same play that we saw from Miller earlier where he scrambled. Right here, play action. He's going to block right here. They run a smash route down here. You got a drag here. Quarterback's getting out of the pocket. So play fake, faking mid outside zone that way. Rolling to the quarterback's right. And on this one, we have it in here. You got 2 guys free. And you could take it to the flats right here. But instead he drills this thing downfield. This is a really good throw and catch. Great job splashing him down a little bit, getting away from that safety. But right there, as you see, 2 guys free, getting in your face. Action with a little bit of movement in the pocket. I have this play on here because, again, this is the young guys on 4th and 3. And, again, offensive pass interference on this one. This receiver right here, instead of running his route, I'm not sure what it's going to be. Which right here they're running mesh inside. I'd assume is probably some sort of a basic to the middle of the field. But he's blocking the crap out of this corner right here. And his commitment to that block is better than most people would be. So right here, this is taking forever. He's still blocking. It's very obvious this is a pass where these guys would be running to somebody that has the football. So at some point, you got to kind of have some awareness and let go and maybe get into the route or do something and realize that you're wrong. But he just continues to block. He's still blocking. That dude's an absolute pit bull doing whatever he thinks he's supposed to do until the whistle. So right there, that dude blocks when everybody's obviously in pass coverage. But right there, pit bull. turn it into offensive pass interference, whatever. But that dude's commitment to the block, top notch in my book. So Alabama's offense against Kentucky did a really good job jumping down on top, doing what they're supposed to do, running the football, being physical, and then also getting the ball out in space. Had a couple things for their coverage to create explosive plays, which were really good. Some things I hadn't seen from Alabama pushing the ball down the field like that. So I know that they're going to continue to grow. Obviously, they got some big games coming up, so we'll see how that plays out. But anyway, if you got any value out of this, please like and subscribe. Think about getting some tank tops, hoodies, whatever it is from offloaddesigns.com, and we'll see you guys in the next video.